Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Lightning Gaming. So guys, a few weeks ago I made a video showing you how you can farm basically unlimited resources right from your base in Conan Exiles. Now I just recently saw that there was a comment on that video asking me to remake it after the latest update in Conan Exiles, and that is exactly what I did. I tested it out again and there is definitely a big difference. But for the new players that doesn't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna show you all of it, how it works in this video. But before I get started, if you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, now first up, in order to do this, you are gonna need a few things. The first thing you are gonna need is a purge base that is actually able to handle a level 8 or higher purge. Now guys, you can also use level 6 or 7 purges, but if you want a maximum amount of resources, level 8 purge is definitely gonna be the best. Now the next thing you wanna do is you wanna put 20 points into expertise and you wanna go with efficient harvest as the first perk and beast of burden as the last one. Now if you want to get more gold and silver stone, you can go with careful harvest or even use the sorcery spell. The next thing you are gonna need is you want to get some armor with high agility weapon damage and then also a weapon to go with it, but I'm gonna show you that later. The reason for this is because we will be primarily focused on taking out golems, and you are gonna need a lot of agility damage if you wanna take them out with bow and arrows. You are also gonna need a good pick. I'm going with the black blood with oil of bounty. You can use obsidian as well for the maximum amount of resources. And the bow I'm using is Kari bow. If you have a reach of the red mother, it's gonna be better, but this one is craftable and normally my go-to bow in Conan Exiles. Now I also have two buffs, the salted exquisite meat and the elixir of grace for that agility weapon damage of plus 15%. And then if you are gonna use an archer build like me, you should definitely get yourself some star metal arrows. Of course, if you wanna take them out with melee weapons, you can just go with any star metal weapons. That is gonna allow you to take golems out super fast. So now that I showed you everything that you need, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start the level 8 purge and we will be waiting for the golems to spawn in. Now I tested this out multiple times. I can tell you 100% that you will find much more golems if you do level 8 purges than level 9 and 10. That is guaranteed. But now let's wait for the golems and I'm gonna show you the next part. Alright, so the golems just started spawning in. Now I'm simply gonna stand back with my bow and star metal arrows and I'm gonna take them out super easily. So you wanna kill all of them. Now if you are doing a level 8 purge, they would normally spawn in 2 times. If you are lucky, I saw that they can even spawn in 3 times as well. If that happens, you're gonna get even way more resources than I'm gonna get in this video. So now I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna kill all of these golems and then we can move on to the next part. Alright, so after you kill all the golems, you wanna grab your picks and you want to start harvesting them as fast as possible. The reason why you need to do this fast is you wanna do it before they actually despawn. And if they despawn, it's gonna cost you a ton of resources. So like you can see guys, I'm getting a ton of blood crystal. Now I will also be getting some gold and silver stone and iron of course, but it's important to notice that if you want to get more gold stone and silver stone, you want to use some sorcery. You're gonna use that attack rare resources spell from sorcery with the efficient harvest and that will enable you to get way more gold stone and silver stone. So if you want to go for that instead, you can do that as well. But for this I just want to show you without using any sorcery because we're gonna be comparing it to how it was before the latest update. So we're just gonna go harvest all of these golems. Like you can see guys, I'm already almost at 600 blood crystal, but we should be able to get way more. Now the highest amount I was able to get by doing only one level 8 purge was around 2000 blood crystal, which is actually a lot, and you won't be getting that every single time, but still if you get 1500 or more, it's still good for the purpose we're gonna be using the blood crystal for. Alright guys, so after doing one level 8 purge, this is the resources that I got. Like you can see, we ended up with more than 1500 blood crystal, which is perfect. We also got some silver and goldstone, but of course if you want to get more of that, you are gonna have to use the rare resources perk. But now that we have the blood crystal, I'm gonna show you the next part of this video, and this is the part where I'm actually not sure if it's still the same. So if we now go over to Mechamoss's Spire, right over here on the map, you can go and you can trade the blood crystal in for magic catches, which is gonna give you a lot more resources. In order to do this, you are gonna need to locate this merchant standing right over here, and it's basically gonna cost 15 blood crystal for one of the magic catches, so we should be able to buy around 100, and this is gonna give you all sorts of good resources like goldstone, silverstone, alchemical paste, steel fire, and then also demon blood and a bunch of other stuff. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy 100 of these and we will open them up. Okay, there we go. I just bought all of them. I have no blood crystal left. Now it's time to open up all of these crates and see what we got. Okay guys, so the first thing you are gonna see is that it definitely looks like you're getting a little bit less. But like I said, I'm not entirely sure if that is the case. But overall, you are still able to get a bunch of steel fire, alchemical paste, all that kind of resources, including sorcerer spell pages, which you can break down to black blood if you throw it on a dismantling bench, or you can use it to upgrade your sorcery. But yeah guys, that's about it for this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments. It definitely looks like you're getting a little bit less, but I can't say that with certainty. All I can say is it still works 100%. So if you want to use the perks to get extra resources, it's definitely still possible after the latest update. But that's about it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. If you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time guys, cheers, see ya.